Lumber was Flint's money tree in the 1850s, but after the trees were cut and washed away, Flint asked whatever is going to be next. Go buy some wood from up north. Start building carriages. The vehicle city was born, started to grow, and became the Midwest's boomtown as the carriage trade gave way to cars. Roads were so bad, mule-drawn buses had to ride on rails. Steam-powered engines soon replaced the mules, but the rails remained. Even when electric-powered streetcars were introduced.
Will I get electrocuted if I step on that rail?
You sure will, lady, if you can get your other foot up on that wire.
Roads got better. Traffic got worse. And mass transit was desperately needed. These double-deckers started running just before the Great Strike was settled. Fortunately, for settlement brought more jobs, more people, more traffic jams. And more GM workers were punching in late. Executives from Flint Transit and GM met to plan a new system of staggered shifts, at work and on time. Thank you, Flint buses. Rubber-tired trolleys also started running in the 30s. Curb-to-curb service was now possible. A much smoother ride and a whole lot safer. Then a step backward. War production gave us converted army buses. Kids rode to school in boarded-up car carriers. A rough, tough bus ride. Car production started again in 1946. Gee, real buses for a change. Buses that even looked like buses. And suddenly, public transportation was all smooth sailing. Except nobody taught this driver how to sail. The 50s continued to be eventful for Flint. The 53 tornado, 50 million cars, GM's 50th anniversary, and Flint's centennial celebration. I missed it myself, but Daddy promised me he'd take me to the next one. The 50s were both tragic and jubilant, but the buses ran, public transportation worked, and Flint prospered. The 70s were eventful for the MTA, Mac McAuliffe's Awards for 41 years of service without missing a single day, helping to celebrate the nation's bicentennial. The old South Saginaw terminal was held up. Elwin Slough gave chase with his bus and caught the thief. Handicabs were introduced. MTA drivers competed in the first national bus rodeo. And most exciting, 1977 was the year we finished our present facilities. The 80s gave us even more growth. We expanded our services into the out-county communities. And finally, at least for the 80s, our transfer center opened in downtown Flint. Our growth rate is continuing into the 90s, and our commitment to service is expanding. As employees, we must be ready for the future.
Let's talk a little bit about continuous improvement. Continuous improvement, as we know, is going to require each of us to change, and change maybe more than once, because it is necessary for the organization to change to meet those changing needs of the customers. And keep in mind that customer satisfaction is the basis of any successful organization. And we gave you what we refer to as a win-win model based on consensus decision-making. And one of the reasons why we provided that is we don't believe there should be a loser in any organization, in any decision. And if you remember right, consensus decision-making is where I may not agree with you 100%, but I can live with it. Because we all come to a team with different backgrounds, different histories, different experiences. In each of those backgrounds, in each of those experiences, lead to different ways to solve problems, ways that a single individual may never think of. So you have more experience, more knowledge, more understanding maybe. A synchronous organization is one that continually assesses the progress towards a vision, towards a strategic plan, and towards the goals and objectives of the organization.